Hi, it's the Self-Conscious Author back for another episode of it's almost like a day in my life, I suppose, or like sharing with you parts of my life. And at the moment, I'm talking about how I started writing, how I got into writing, and how it went for me. So last time I told you about my rather interesting experience of writing my version of Jaws, and how the teacher did not respond very well to it. Being my swimming coach, my mum firmly said she was your swimming coach. She probably didn't want to lose you, from her swim team. But I'm a little bit more cynical than that. I don't think it was like that. So it was a long, long time before I picked up a pen again. I was in my 20s, in my mid 20s. I had a whole new life. I was working. I was married at the time. And I suddenly decided we just got moved into this bigger house, and I dedicated one of the rooms. I said, "This is my writing room." And on a Sunday afternoon, I'm going to write. Now, don't ask me why I suddenly made that decision. Maybe it was the voices in my head that had been gnawing away at me over all this time that finally, won through. But that's what I did. But the thing that gave me the biggest kick up the backside to get back into writing was this little nugget. So, On Writing by Stephen King. So, if you haven't read it and you're a writer, you've got to read it. It's very insightful. He, full of lots of anecdotes about his own writing. And the two that have really stuck in my mind is his abhorrence of adverbs. Now, I pick up on that. Being an editor, that's something I pick up on quite a lot. And I also, when I'm reading, I can see if somebody overly uses adverbs. In Stephen King's view is, do not use adverbs. You need to find a stronger verb or change the way you want to, express what it is you're trying to say. Adverbs are lazy writing. And he's right. He really is right when you start looking for them. The other thing was, he said, if you're going to be a serious writer, get used to having no friends. Because writing is a very solitary experience, which it is. So I think the combination of the voices that are tapping away in here all the time, feeding me with lots and lots of ideas, and Stephen King's words on writing, they are what got me into writing again. And the sort of writing I started doing was short stories. I did courses. I think I did a couple of courses online just to get back into the flow and get into the practice of doing the stories. And then I started writing short stories. As to whether I had any success with those short stories, you'll have to wait till next time. See you soon.